Thank you for joining me today. We're just going to do a quick love reading, so let's get to it. Oh, I am obsessed with your body. Spicy already? Already? Okay. What else would this person say to my viewers? We have you are wrong. This could be about an opportunity with my Ace of Pentacles. They're wondering if you think about them too. Interesting. Okay. I'm not taking all that. That's so much. But that's so weird. We got 15, 15, 15. Someone could be... This could be part of like a 15, 30, 45 year cycle. This could be part of, what is it? A Saturn return. Because I think Saturn returns usually hit about what? 2857, right? The other ones, I am addicted to you. You make me want to do bad things. They're asking, do you even care? And they want you to reach out to prove this. Oh, wow. This person, naughty, naughty, naughty energy. Oh my goodness. They're saying, I can't even look at you right now. And I get the feeling it's not because you did anything wrong. This feels more like when they look at you, they get so like excited downstairs. They can't really control themselves. Let's get just a... Okay, I was going to say a couple more, but it seems like they have a lot to say, so... Okay. I just wish things were different. Oh, you make my heart full. Cute. We have wait. And, okay. I'm going to put the rest of those back. Why is this deck all so messy? I just want to get one or two more, please. Just one or two more, please, Spirit. Okay. Oh, wow. They're saying, I just want space. Do you even see me that way? This person feels, it feels like you're dealing with an avoidant. It feels like you're dealing with someone, wow, they do have some really passionate energy for you, but they seem confused. Maybe not confused, maybe cowardly. They're saying love is the answer. And on the back, I need more time. Interesting. Okay. All right. Let me find out who this is. Let's pull some oracle here. Just one or two, please, Spirit. Oh. I don't have long arms. So, whoa. We have the owl. Well, that's an air sign. That's going to be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The owls are really, even more so we have the vulture on the back of the deck. Okay, this person needs time because they're clearing out a lot of karma right now. Now with the owl being here, that's such a beautiful energy. I believe it's connected to Krishna, if I'm not mistaken. But the owl highlights, one, intuition, but more importantly, a boon or a treasure coming in. The black egg on the back of the deck. This could be creative. This could also be a message. Interesting. It's like something that they've left unsaid. That's why they want to reach out. And this person might want to give you a gift, actually. All right, let's dive a little deeper here. What's going on with my collective, please? This isn't even the full deck, is it? Oh. We had 3 more messages connected. We have, I worry about us a lot. I just want you all the time. But I need time for me. Yeah, like I said, this person's clearing out a lot of past karma right now. But they're trying to give you the key to their heart, because we have heart with a key right here. It says welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfection. Yeah, they want to call you. They want to call you, let you know kind of what's going on. They want to express something to you. With the vulture being there, now vultures are super duper misunderstood. They eat all of our roadkill, dude. They are the cleaners of the environment, and they don't ask for enough in return, to be honest. And I feel like that's kind of what this person is doing, is they're cleaning up so they can have this reward come in, this boon, this treasure. That's what they're focused on. But I feel like that's you. Like, you are this person's wish fulfillment or treasure. So I feel like they're cleaning up some nasty, gunky karma in order to allow you to come back in. This person might have fallen from your frequency, because I'm someone who really believes in like vibrational states. So this person might have, maybe they were previously a match to you, but they no longer are as a result. There's a lot about time here. So you guys might not be in contact right now. We have Chaser coming out, so they do want to chase you. Maybe you gave up on chasing them in the past. This person does feel a bit codependent, so they may have like jumped ship. This is kind of giving the energy of like, I left you before you could leave me, because I was frightened that you would see all of this like nasty stuff going on around me. This person kept you in the dark. Kept you in the dark about something. We have Ascension. Yeah, they're trying to like raise their vibrational frequency, and I feel as if they're trying to do that by cleaning out a lot of their karmas. I heard cleaning out, oh man, my ear. Cleaning Out My Closet by Eminem. Ow, ow. Yeah, mask. What they had before was a mask, not showing their true feelings. They're trying to hide, personify, pretend, delude, or gaslight. And that left you healing. That left you with a broken heart trying to heal it. And I feel like this person they don't really want to acknowledge the ways that they've hurt you, but they do desperately want you to come back, okay? Oh, I don't like when they throw, yeah, deception. This person might have lied. They might have hid things from you. Again, yeah, it says someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. So I feel like in the past, like this person came towards you with like a fake personality or lies of some kind. They were trying, but I see that you're protected. Look, there's an angel behind their head. I feel like God, source, your guides, ancestors, they untied the mask of this person and let you see who they really were. And this person is suffering. They're trying to clean some karma out. They do want to reach back out to you, but they're blocked. They're like not physically able to. Okay, all right, act right. Give me another. Sorry, sometimes I gotta yell at my cards. I don't have to, but I like to. Okay. Oh, let your friends help you? Yeah, your friends may not like this person, is what I'm getting. Like, this person's gonna try to come back in. Maybe they're getting advice from their friends, or they'll try to use like mutual friends to reach out to you. Maybe even your finances and career. They might try to, I was picking up on like a gift earlier in the reading. They might try to give you a gift, offer you money. But I feel like your friends really don't like them. I feel like your friends may have called it from the start, or told you something was like fishy or suspicious with this person. I feel like someone in your life clocked it hard. Now, if we really look at this, right? Look at this card. She's got the mask on, this red figure right here. She's got the mask on. She's got this purple corset like wrapped around her, right? It's almost like this person may have had like whether it's like a sexual addiction, especially with the 315s, the I'm obsessed with your body, I'm addicted to you, you make me want to do bad things. It could have been like they have a sexual addiction or, you know, promiscuity that they were dealing with. Or they might have blinded you with some kind of, maybe like passion energy. But now I feel as if you've taken that off and that's fallen. You're focusing on work, because when we look at her, it's no longer tied around her, weighing her down. Purple is the color of like intuition and psychic power here. So usually when I see that like wrapped around, I think that's the sacral chakra. Yeah, they could have tried to like siphon energy from you that way. Interesting. I feel like your angels are watching over this situation. Okay, I want to get some more messages, because something's not right here. This person wants to come off all lovey-dovey, all I swear I'm changing. Something's not right. Let me just take a look at what's in the shadows. A lot. Okay. Yes, it's too late. That's what they're worried about. They're worried that if they take the time that they need to fix things, it's going to be too late for you too. Yeah, I fear that you will reject me. I took the easy way out. But they're saying, I forgive you. Or at least, I think this person might be coming back in for forgiveness. But I feel as if they think forgiveness means access. And I disagree with that notion entirely. On the back of the deck, I never want to feel that way again. And they're saying, I am not coming back, but this came up in reverse. So this person is coming back because they're trying to reach to you. Oh. Sorry, I'm being messy. So what do your angels have to say about this? Get more information. Yeah, when this person comes in, question them. My cat is like scraping some tiles in the background. You might have to like scrape or dig for information. And then we also had helpful people. This is what flew out. Helpful people. Thumbnail. Sorry. Yeah, I feel like your friends have some real insight on who this person is. I was just thinking about this earlier today. I had heard it randomly. It was like, it's easier to see the chessboard when you're not playing. And that's kind of what your friends are meant to do, because we have helpful people and then let your friends help you. So it might not even be your friends. It could also be like, let your guides help you. Let your ancestors help you. Let your angels help you. Pray about this situation if needed. About what to do. Oh, saying pray about the situation made my nose go crazy. Did not like that, no. Okay, all right, I'll grab my other angel deck. What's going on? I haven't even gotten the tarot. Okay. We have chakra clearing. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? This person's trying to clear their karma, and I think it's partly because they were trying to siphon prosperity. They have prosperity in the back. They were trying to siphon energy from you. Maybe your prosperity energy. And then we have all is well in reverse. This person's going through a dark time for it, too. Whatever they were trying to, like, siphon from you, I feel like is being stolen from them. Drained, really. Yeah, trust. Trust the divine. Trust God. Trust our angels and ancestors to handle this situation. Okay, all right. Well, let me get some more information about this situation. What's going on or what they're planning to do here, because there's like a genuine intent. It's just that there's a lot hiding under that, you know? It's kind of like, I'm seeing, it's just a weird metaphor. I'm seeing like a log in a forest, right? And everything looks fine from the top, right? But when you flip it over and all the bugs scatter, you start to see all the rot and the decay that's underneath it. And how it's probably not usable to build a house with, right? I think actually when it comes to house building, you have to like use like a kiln to dry wood, and it can take like weeks to do that. And if you treat it, I think it takes like 2 years for it to dry naturally after being treated. And so like this person really does need time. I think that they need more time than you would be willing to give. I think they would need more time than what is reasonable to give them, to be honest. So let me grab some more information. Oh, like I said, passion. What was I saying? It's like they blinded you with passion in the past. Expansion in the reverse coming out. They might have taken like a lot of your energy. And look at this. Look at this. She's literally giving energy to him. They both are from, like, again, that sacral chakra. So they might have used passion. We have victim on the back. They might have used passion to try to, like, siphon from you some kind of energy here. Maybe to build something with someone else or to build their own empire. It's like they wanted to halt or prevent. This person was holding you back. And I feel as if you were trying to teach them something. But they were very old, stuck in their ways. We have self-worth in reverse. This person knows that what they did was wrong. How they treated you was not okay. They needed your power because it doesn't seem like they have much of their own. Let's go ahead. Let's keep looking. Booty call. What did I say? They're trying to, like, delude you somehow. Like, trick you somehow. Seduce you. They're hoping that you still have that same energy towards them. That same lust. Body shaming. They have low self-esteem. What I tell you. Low self-esteem. Negative body image. They feel judged. And honestly, I don't think they're really, I don't think it's wrong that they feel judged. Because I almost feel as if, like, God or the Most High Source, I feel like they're the ones who's judging them. Especially with all the angels in this imagery. I mean, even in this one, we have an elder man with angel wings on his fucking head. Like, there's something here about the way that this person approaches love and relationships that feels like a power play. So there may have been some really wrong power dynamics going on here. I feel as if this person didn't really share their emotions towards you in the past. There's a lot of avoidant energy in this that they're trying to move past. And I see you having moved on from them. Although I do feel like a bit of your heart is still, I feel like it's hoping that they'll be able to make amends. But I really think that in the 3D, it is too late. Yeah, buttering up. Using charm, persuasion for personal gain, finesse. This is what they've done in the past. Absolutely. It feels like they reached out to you to try to, like, seduce you, to finesse something out of you, to get your energy. And then we have long road, delays, trials and tribulations, taking the long way. And I feel like that's what it is. Like, this person, had they just acted correctly with you, I feel as if there could have been a really beautiful connection here. But unfortunately, they were unwilling to do that. They were unwilling to, like, take the high road here. They instead, it's like they used dirty tricks to try to prop themselves up on your energy. And I see that you've taken that away. So now they're trying to find a way to come back in. Maybe this boon is about you as well. Maybe they see that you're doing well, that you're doing successful. And they're thinking, I'm going to try to get me a piece of that. It's not good. Yeah, we have intervention, rescue, others involved here. Yeah. Like I said, this person might use friends or acquaintances to reach out to you, to get a hold of you, to get information on you. They're in a dark place, if I'm being honest. This is not a good energy to be in. They're hoping that the same old tricks will just work again, but I actually feel as if they kind of know that they can't show up like that. Yeah, we've got pretending coming out. Rage. Oof. Almost threw up. That was really gross. Rage behind that. It's like, this person's, like, kind of sick, to be honest. I think they might have, like, maybe an addiction or mental illness. Yeah. I see you cut this person off. I just saw this. And on the other side, we have pause and reverse. They're trying to figure out how to, like, end this no contact between you two. But again, financial support. Yeah, they're trying to, like, get them a piece of that. Trying to get a piece of you. there's some kind of like real anger here about their current situation. And I think that's why they're fixated on you. They don't want to be, I heard they don't want to be themselves. This person might be like struggling with housing. They've sold in reverse. They might feel stuck in their housing situation or trapped. They could be like a hobosexual, like someone who like dates for a place to live, you know. Like desert island, this person is like stuck. Actually, there's something about this. It's in the Bible, where God says, like, it is better to be cast into the desert alone than to deal with a nagging wife. So that might be part of like this person's karma, is that they're dealing with people in their life who are like nagging them and they're not allowed. That could be it. Like they're living with someone who's like constantly nagging them and they're hoping that you'll help them get out of this situation because like they're angry. But I think a big part of this, maybe they're pretending to be in love with someone to have stable housing. Yeah, look, we got Gemini in the back of the deck, two-faced. And union underneath that, two-faced. So they could have been in a relationship since like June. You might have discovered this. And now they're facing delays. Yeah, they might try to use friendships, friends to reach out to you. We have Virgo and Scorpio being highlighted. So something may have happened in late August to like, I think it's like the 22nd of September. Or, goodness, October 22nd or 23rd to, I think it's November 21st. Some kind of negotiation went on. I don't think you're aware of it, but you'll be getting the tea on this soon by Capricorn season. That starts December 21st. And I actually, ironically, I think it's going to bring you a lot of peace, knowing the truth of this situation. I think maybe you've been asking for the truth in this situation. We have the woman's wish here. Yeah. This person's really alone. Like, and I feel like they're not allowed to express their actual emotions. Otherwise, it will be some kind of serious disadvantage to them. So they're trying to find a way to get out of it before they fucking explode. And I think they're going to try to use sex or some kind of passion to make that happen. Okay, ew. What a freak. Let's go ahead and match my freak. Maybe that's what you thought about them. Like they matched your freak, but the truth is like they didn't match your freak. They just like needed housing, so they were like pretending to match your freak. This person might have mirrored you a lot as well, or they're mirroring whoever they're with. I feel like they're trying to, this person gives off really bad like people pleaser energy, but it doesn't matter. Time's up, they gotta go. They're being found out. Maybe for some kind of theft. This could be involving love. They could have involved third parties. Some kind of success that they thought that they had is going to crumble before them. Well, I'm loving the justice here. I feel like God saw everything that happened in this situation and is like, you would do that to my child? Absolutely not. So let me get some more information. What's going on with this person's spirit? Okay. My 10 of Swords upright. We have the Pope, which is the Hierophant in this deck, upright. We have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, this person's really burdened. Yeah, they stabbed you in the back. They're recognizing that now. They're recognizing how duplicitous they've been. I feel like this person's really stuck in their head about what's happened in the past and what's currently happening to them and what they can do in the future. But this feels very, it feels desperate. This person feels desperate for a way out of their situation. They are so burdened with that 10 of Wands in reverse there. Page of Cups in reverse. They have no idea. They know they were immature. They have no idea how to come towards you, how to offer you their cup because they know that they were immature and childish. They don't think you'd take it. But they're going to try anyways. We have my Knight of Swords here. Actually, I think this is my... No, this is my Knight of... Is it my Page? Or is it my Knight? I can't really tell. It's really difficult to determine in this deck because of the way that it's drawn. I feel like this person they're planning, but it doesn't seem... Their intentions aren't good. That's the issue. And not even that, I think they're planning. It doesn't account for, like, emotions. It only kind of accounts for their fantasized expectations of you rather than the reality at hand. This is someone who is, like, trying to avoid accountability, maybe by, like, sexing you up. Yeah, we have my Empress in reverse. Okay, this is my Knight. So those are my Pages. Okay, yeah, that's where I was getting that immature energy, because Pages are always mediocre. They're always beginners, right? They don't really know what they're doing. They're just, like, dipping a toe in the water. Whereas the Knight is like, all right, now we got our foot in the water. So they do want to rush towards you, but they're being incredibly strategic about it, because if they were honest with you about their situation and about whatever false Empress this is, this Empress in reverse here, ooh, if they were honest with you about it, something here would fall apart for them. We have 3 dogs in the background. Okay, damn. 7 of Cups. They know that you have options. They're out of options, though. They're trying to look at all of their options when they're planning, but they're not. They're missing. They have, like, major blind spots because this person isn't really, like, tethered to reality. They're kind of just tethered. They're, like, tethered to what their needs are. This feels so desperate. This feels so desperate to get out of their situation. We have my 3 of Cups in reverse. They know that if they were upfront, if they were honest with you about maybe the other options that they've entertained, the mask that they've been wearing, maybe even other third parties that are still hiding, because we have 3 women on the top of that card wearing masks and him on the bottom looking weak. They know that if they were to come forward to you with, like, the actual truth, you would not cooperate with them. So they're trying to find a way that they can, I'm hearing, mismanage the truth. Like, they want to be honest, but it's like to a point, you know, like to an extent. Like, they want to give you, like, half the truth and call that being honest. We have my 8 of Cups in reverse. They can't walk away from you. But there's someone else that they can't walk away from as well. Because look at this. We have this man he's holding on to 2 women. Like, hugging them both. And they're both wearing masks as well. So I feel like whoever this person is surrounded by, that could be family, friends, co-workers, they're like, I don't think he knows that the people around him, and I'm saying him because there's so much masculine energy in this, but it could be a woman. Take it how it resonates. This person is like, they don't recognize that the people around them are all wearing these false faces as well. And that's why they've attracted these people into their life. And my King of Swords in reverse. Oof. Oof. Yeah, they've found themselves in quite a pit. They're paranoid with my 9 of Swords in reverse. And they're especially paranoid because they think they've lost your heart. And my 2 of Cups in reverse. With my 9 of Cups in reverse, they know that their actions have caused, like, a lack of harmony in this connection. We have my Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They're not sure if you would give them another shot. Ooh, because of their ego, we have my my Strength card in reverse here. Because of their ego, Justice. Justice. They know. They know that they're due. And then we have the Chariot in reverse, but they're still not walking away. What the fuck is wrong with this person? Yeah, they might not be walking away from, like, a partner. Maybe someone who's long distance, because this is my 6 of Swords. My Six of Swords I usually take as like a spiritual journey card, but it can absolutely also mean traveling. So maybe you guys are at a distance, or they're like hiding someone or keeping someone at a distance that they don't want you to know about. This person is like a, I wouldn't even call it a player energy, because it feels like they don't really know what they're doing. This feels like someone who just kind of like, I was picking up on this in a reading like a couple months ago. It's the energy of someone who like, they don't know how to, this reminds me very much of like one of my first relationships. He like did everything that he could to get me to break up with him, because he didn't know how to like end our relationship. And obviously it got to a point where I did break up with him, and I'm much better off for it. But he ended up messaging me a few years later and like apologizing for the hell that he put me through, and telling me like, you know, I really should have just ended things. I should have been honest with you earlier. And I was like, yeah, I know. Why are you telling me this? This person, like, they want to come towards you to start new, but it's this new start is not, it's not worth it. Like, because they got a lot of, it's weird. It's like they're trying to clear their karmas, but they're not ready to, like, stand up for what they want. And they're just so desperate. And I don't think they're desperate for you. I think they're desperate to get out of whatever karma they're experiencing. Ew. Sorry. This person's energy isn't very nice, but that's okay. All right, I'm gonna try to round this out and end this in a second. I want to know though, because they're adamantly hiding their feelings. So I'm gonna drag them out of this person using this emotions deck. How are they feeling towards you? How are they feeling? This dog showing up again. Interesting. Maybe they're trying to get out of, maybe they're like, I feel like they would come towards you to tell you that they're separating with a partner, but that it's going to take time, but I don't think they're actually going to separate with this person. Okay, let's start. We have the first emotion that they're feeling. We have fairness coming out. Okay, no, it's fine, I'll throw it. We have fairness coming out. And there's so many cute little golden retrievers here. So I feel like this person understands that the way that they treated you was unfair, because I feel like they tried to place you in this competition energy, and I don't think that you fell for it. They like tried to feed, not to be so rude. Sorry about that. Yeah, with this fairness card, there's like a bunch of dogs, and not to be crude here, but I feel like in their mind, they were like, oh, I got all these bitches eating out of the palm of my hand. But look at the one that's not. Because you saw through that mask they were wearing while everyone else was eating it up. You saw through it, and you seeing through it caused others to start to look up too and see through it. I feel this person's surrounded by people wearing masks. They're surrounded by a lot of takers as well. They're trying to focus on the present moment, but they can't. They're like, they keep getting sucked back into their own head about this situation, about how they should have listened better, how they should have seen the signs. They're hoping that you'll listen to them. They want you to be patient, which is so selfish of this person, if I can be honest with you. Oh my goodness, they're going to treat you badly and then expect you to give them even more. Sorry, my cat just got zoomies and she went and ran in the hallway. Like, even she's saying that's unfair. Like, they're thinking about how, like, they can't believe that you saw through it. But I think in you seeing through it, it kind of shattered what they thought that they had going on for them. We have decisions here. This person has a big decision to make. They might want to reach out to you to see if you would still be open to them. We have self-forgiveness here, but I feel like they're looking for your forgiveness in this situation. They want you to forgive them. Yeah, because it's like, oh, we have two of them. We have mindful melting exercise, and we have mindful mindful tactile exercise. These are 2 therapy exercises. So this person might be like seeing a therapist or seeing someone, trying to forgive themselves, but I think that they're being advised, unfortunately, to like try to get some closure from you. We have criticism in reverse. This person's not willing to listen to what, oh, their energy is just so selfish. I'm sorry. This person doesn't want to listen to you. They don't want to hear your complaints about how bad they were to you. They just want you to like slap a smile on your face and go, I forgive you, everything's fine. And this is so ridiculous. This person is so ridiculous. No wonder they're hiding their feelings, because if they were honest with you about it, you'd be disgusted. Disgusted with how they view other people, with their like lack of accountability. Ugh. It's like a bad taste in my mouth. Freedom. That's what they're looking for here. That's what they're desperate for. They're desperate for freedom from their, like, it's the consequences of their own fucking actions. And they're hoping for freedom from it. Ew. Okay. I'm gonna grab an angel number. We have 3, 6, 1 being highlighted. We have Jupiter being highlighted. So I do see good luck coming in for you. Is that Jupiter? Or is that Saturn? Saturn is about, yeah, that's Saturn. Saturn is about rules and restrictions. Responsibility, duty. Oh, angel number 361. You can type that into your browser and let me know down below what that means. I'd love to hear it. We have Leo here. That's the sun. Leo does rule the sun. Now the sun can also, whenever I've done astrology readings, I've always seen the sun as like ego. It's what you project outwards, right? It's not exactly what other people see, because that's the ascendant. And the moon is all about our internal feelings. But the sun, that's what we project outwards. That's how we expect ourselves to be seen. That's how we see the projection that we cast outside of ourselves, right? That's what we intentionally push out for others to see. This person's hoping that, I heard that they can catch you in their trap again. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's like they want to clear the karma here, but without doing any of the work required. And in the meantime, things for them are falling apart. Maybe due to addiction or separation. Some kind of division in their life. It's like, you were like maybe it's the divine that's doing it, that's causing such a crumble. Because they built on like shaky ground, so nothing can really stand on it. I want to grab a song or two. What's going on here? This person's selfish and greedy. They want to like siphon energy from you, but they want to do it in a way where like they look like, they're a better person, but I don't think that they are. Oh wow, we got a handful of them. Busted. It's 2 damn o'clock in the morning, where you been? Baby, let me get right to it. I was with my girlfriend. I'm so sorry. I don't know why there's so many interruptions for this reading. But that's like the 14th interruption here. Okay, we had Busted by the Eiley Brothers. This says, busted. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, where you been? And then it says, you a lie. This person's a liar, if you didn't know. And it says, go upstairs, pack your bags. While you're at it, call a cab. This is one of my favorite songs. I love the Eiley Brothers. This song gets me hype every time. Okay, then we have Boy for the Weekend. So there's that like sneaky link, non-committal, seduction, passion energy that they're trying to bring in here. And it says, I can be your boy for the weekend. Love is impossible. You can call my phone and come over just to dirty the sheets. And that's what this person, it's weird. It's like they want to come over and seduce you so that you forgive them and you guys can be happy again. But they're like, they still got people on the side. I don't think you're the only person they're doing this to. Then we have Picture by Feeble Little Horse. So I do feel like they want to like admit some amount of feelings to you, but not the full truth. Because on the back it says, if you're thinking what I'm thinking, well, paint me a pretty picture of me and you. And then at the end it says, oh, hello. So I feel like they're going to call you up. They're like, hello, like, you should let me come over. Let me, like, you know, we could, like, get some drinks and maybe take it back to my place. And then, like, when they're quote-unquote drunk, they'll, like, admit their feelings for you. And hopefully you'll forgive them and get some compromise here. They want it to seem like they have, like, you guys have mutual feelings for each other. But with the last song, it's Meet Me Halfway by the Black Eyed Peas, which is my compromise song. And it says, can you meet me halfway? I will try until I die for you. Right at the borderline is where I am gonna stay for you. So this person is not really willing to, like, they're not willing to go the whole nine, number one. But more importantly, I feel like, I'm so serious, I feel like this person has, like, mental issues. Like, especially when it says, right at the borderline is where I'm gonna stay. This person might have, like, a personality disorder. On the back of the deck, I have Labor by Paris Paloma, one of my favorites. I actually really like the cacophony version of this. It says, this was an escape plan. Yeah. Oh, that's what it is. They're, like, desperate for an escape out of whatever relationship situation that they're on. Maybe they were trying to cheat on this person with you, or they were cheating on you with this person. But it's an escape plan. This person, like, can't, and I feel like the truth is that they're escaping from their own feelings, their own lack of self-esteem, their own lack of self-worth. It says, if our love died, would that be the worst thing? You make me do too much, Labor. And I feel like that's you. What you need to realize in this situation is, like, this person, oh, but they're not going to leave their, if they're with someone, they're not planning to leave them. Because on the other side of the deck, I have California Dreaming by the Mamas and Papas, which is about longing. And it says, I'll be safe and warm if I was in LA. California Dreaming on such a winter's day. But more importantly, it says, he knows I'm gonna stay. So I feel like this person knows that they're not willing to leave whatever, I said duplicitous earlier, maybe like whatever double life they're leaving. They know that they, even if they escape, they will go right back to those old ways. Oh, we have What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong and Fish and Whistle by John Pine behind that. So I feel like they're optimistic that you'll forgive them. But I feel like you're going to be unimpressed. We have that Don't Impress Me Much by Shania Twain. I don't think they're counting on that, though. Yeah, I feel like you're too busy chasing your dreams, getting some kind of money, some kind of treasure here. And they want to come in and, like, sneak a piece for themselves. This person's a secret hater. We have Haters Anthem. I wouldn't be surprised if they have, like, talked bad on you in the past. Oh, I don't like this person. Yeah, they're hoping they'll, like, take the key of their heart that you give them. But I would watch out, because this person might have a disease, and we have passion right under that. So they might have, like, an STD. So I don't know. I mean, it's up to you if you tap it, but I personally wouldn't risk that. Not me, no. No siree. Interesting. Okay, I just want to grab a couple from this deck before I hop into charms. Just because I'm curious. House. Something about a house here. They might try to, like, show up to your house. Interesting. We have fish coming out. This person feels flighty because it's a fish with wings and it's in the air. This person feels very flighty. It's like they're trying to, they feel homosexual, to be honest. It's like they're trying to, and I just saw a post on this recently. On, like, I think it was Twitter. What do they call it now? Like X or something? It was like screenshots of a Twitter post. And it was this guy advising other guys on how to, like, get their girlfriend to let them live with them without the girlfriend knowing. And it's like, well, like, first step is you just, like, you stay the night, and then, you know, you help around the house the next day. You got to make her realize why she needs you there. And then you start bringing little things like a toothbrush, like your shoes. And it's like, yeah, these are all really normal in, like, late stage dating. Like, when you guys are preparing to move in together, usually that's talked about. But he's like, no, you need to, like, but then one day just show up with like a whole luggage of suitcase, like a whole suitcase full of your laundry, and be like, oh, it's just laundry, you know, I just gotta do my laundry really quick, and then boom, you're moved in. And it's like, it was funny to me because all the women, like in the replies to it were like, I will throw your laundry off, like out of the front door, out of the balcony, like I'll light your laundry on fire. Like it's actually, this person is, they've done this before. They've done this before, and I think that's why they're scared. Yes, snake at the bottom of the deck. That's why they're scared, because they know that the jig is up with whoever they're with right now, and they've only got a little bit of time left before they're kicked to the curb again, before their luggage is drenched in gasoline. I don't like this person. I'm sorry. I grab some charms so I can be done with it. A lot of them. Okay, that's fine. Steal my energy while you're at it. Okay. Oh, I've got some descriptions this time. Oh, that never happens. Mix, M-I-X. Someone here might be mixed. Their mind's mixed up, I'll tell you that much. Maybe that's what they do. Because remember how I told you earlier, like, I had a partner who would try to, like, get me to break up with them? One of the things that they would do is they would say other women's names. They'd be like, hey, Maddie. And I'd be like, who the fuck is Maddie? I'd be, hey, Jessica. Who is that? Who are you talking to? It ought to be the voices in that man's fucking head. Let me tell you. Okay, all right, I'll stop. So we have the bridge, first and foremost. So they are trying to bridge the gap towards you. This is going to be a side note for all. They might have had like a pet recently pass, or someone in their life recently passed. They might come towards you with like a sob story if they tell you that their partner died. You better double check it. I'm just saying. We got a bell. Usually I take this as like a wedding bell, but there's two of them in this charm jar. When only one comes out, red alarm, baby. Red alarm. Cleanse your energy. We also have, oh, it's a parachute, but I dropped it, and I'm not digging in the carpet to find it. But my parachute card, it's funny, because I have a card in this deck with a parachute on it, and it's my pop-up card, and it almost fell out earlier. Maybe it did, and I just didn't see it. But I do feel like this person's going to try to, like, pop up on you. Maybe try to, like, corner you to, like, talk to you. They might, pop up on your, like, phone screen. Like, trying to call you. Here it is. Yeah. Pop up. I knew it. I knew it had a parachute in it. And I actually just saw, this is funny. Probably unrelated, but kind of funny. Maybe someone here is like a military, is in the military, or they're like a vet or something. Maybe deployed. Maybe they cheat while on deployment. But I was watching this interview. It was a veteran who was talking about when he was like flying an airplane into battle. And there was some, I think it was a German soldier or something like that. I don't know. And the guy was like shooting people who had already like evacuated from their planes and were in parachutes, like falling to the ground. And this like enemy flyer was like shooting these guys in parachutes. And what stuck out to me is that the guy that they were interviewing was like, see, nobody does that because it's not a challenge to kill someone who is like completely helpless and powerless in their situation. Like there's nothing that they can do. So the guy who was being interviewed, like shot the enemy's plane repeatedly, forcing him to evacuate. And then when the guy evacuated, he dumped every single bullet into the enemy. He said it was like 6 different guns with like 50 caliber bullets in it, or 45 caliber bullets in it. He said he turned him into mincemeat. And that's kind of what the divine is doing to this person, is what I'm getting. Is like, they try to take advantage of people who are like powerless, or who don't know any better, or who they view as powerless and weak against them. Maybe they try to like, you know, use like seduction to make people like powerless to them. And the divine is like making them pay for that. They are turning them into mincemeat, or all their situations into mincemeat. Okay, all right, I am a little too far here. For the fortune, we got 1. It says a tantalizing new prospect will come your way. So I do feel like once you give this person, honestly, the finger, but you do you. Once you kind of like kick this person out and tell them no, I do feel like someone new is going to come in. Now, someone here might have blue eyes. They might have short hair. And someone here might be a ginger, or have ginger hair. We have, okay, where do I want to go? We have, we'll go with my mini tarot. Yeah, they don't know that there's not going to be a reunion between the two of you. No, but they are manifesting that you don't know about them being with someone else. Or they're manifesting that they can like hide things from you in their attempt for reunion. We have love trumps hate as an affirmation. We have keep smiling. Stay positive. Keep smiling, stay positive. Choose happy. Believe in yourself. What does this say? Always look on the bright side. Always looking on the bright side. It says it twice. And it's got some daisy glasses. And it says, take it easy. Yeah, tell this person to take it easy. Not even, tell this person to take a fucking hike, babe. We have, this person might try to get loud with you. They might call you loud. They might try to be like loud. And so maybe they smoke weed. You know, it's funny because I said that about people with borderline personality disorder. A lot of them will smoke weed. I learned this when I worked at a therapy office. A lot of them smoke weed to like manage their symptoms, because BPD is like an excruciating disorder to have mentally. So a lot of them like they like abuse substances to try to cope. But the only treatment that really works for them, it's either EMDR, or I think it's EMDR or DBT. I think it's DBT, dialectical behavioral therapy. And if I recall correctly, one of them, it's either EMDR or DBT, you absolutely cannot smoke weed. You cannot smoke weed and do that therapy type. It just won't work. It won't, like, your brain has to make certain associations. Your neural pathways have to form a specific way in order for like the therapy to actually work. So you have to be sober. You cannot be on any substances in order to pursue that therapy route. And given that it's one of the only therapy routes that actually work, you can't abuse substances. And so a lot of people with BPD, part of what makes it so excruciating is that when you can't cope with it with substances and you have to cope with it through like this therapy sessions, that takes time. So you're suffering while learning how to cope, but the coping really doesn't come until like, you know, the 3, 6, 9 month treatment plan is finished and over. So a lot of people end up dropping out and going back to smoking weed, but smoking weed worsens their symptoms. So then they have to quit again, which makes them go through withdrawal, which makes their symptoms even worse. And then they go through the DBT, but then that's too hard. So they go back to smoke, and it's this endless cycle. And so this person might be really, really stuck in like an endless cycle where they just, things feel miserable for them. I'm going to move on to initials. We have, starting off with M, we have Mary, Martha, I'll get there, hold on, Mason, Michael, Monica, Mark, Madeline, I did say Madeline earlier, Maddie, Madison, Martin, Macy, Marcy, Mitchell, Millie, Maya, we have Isaac, Ian, Isabella, India, Izzy, Isaiah, Ivy, Iris, Isla, Ivan, Ingrid, Aman, Irene, Ivanka. X, we have, I think it's Xanth, Zia, Zena, Xavier. This person also could be an ex of yours. Alrighty, well that's what I'm seeing for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.